This is interesting, dog. I didn't know a moose like could be that huge, bro. Like that shit grows to be so fucking big, bro. What's up?
Of 2025, Chicago saw an explosion in just 2 months.
Alright, y'all. So one thing that I am asking myself, bro, is how, like, literally, how do niggas feel about the drill culture in 2025? How do motherfuckers literally? How do y'all feel about the drill culture, dog? Is it even still something to be considered as yo? Basically, is there a version of people? Is there a version of people that can think? That think, you know what I'm saying? Something, anything constructive can come from the drill culture. I mean, I can understand it in the sense where it's like, if you do have the intention to destruct, bro. Listen. My initial question was, is there anything constructive that can come out of the drill culture? If we still trying to construct society, if we trying to make society constructive, you feel me? Drill, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the sense of maybe selfishly, subjectively, benefiting an individual. Maybe let's say you benefit from your drill activities. You feel what I'm saying? From your hitman activity. You know what I mean? You get paid over that shit. You eat. You can put your family into like positions now because you gain your little money from your gang activities. Yo, it's a subjective statement that I just, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, the like drill, it being constructive to a certain extent, it is to a certain extent. It's subjective as fuck. So I'm not talking about the diplomatic, politically correct aspect of it, where it's like we know it's negative, nigga, duh. But the niggas that like keep going at it, they got their reasons. Might be psychological, degenerate reasons, nigga. Feel me? Emotional voids and, you know what I'm saying, parental voids and authority voids and shit like niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't raised right type shit. Yeah, we can chalk it up to all that, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to ask that question just to bug y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about drilling and shit like that? I'm glad there's no drillers in this chat, bro. Literally. So okay, cool. Let's see what's up with it though. Chicago, hold on. Can y'all see the title? Chicago drill rapper killed 20 people in 1 month. Right? 15 hours ago? Oh hell nah. Oh shit. Hey. I guess shout out Mac Mula, bro. Mac Mula just answered that shit like on all of y'all behalf. Cause clearly, how the fuck does it take y'all 20 fucking minutes to answer how y'all feel? Y'all clearly not with that shit, right? But fuck me, I'm curious as fuck, bro. And you know this is my POV, so we getting into whatever I'm curious about. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't give no fucks, no cap. So yeah, Mac Mula chops it up, man. He uploaded this shit 15 hours ago. Let's hear about it.
June and July of 2025, Chicago saw an explosion of
2025, June and July. Literally a couple months ago.
Violence that sent shockwaves through every side of the city. In that short window, 23 known gang members lost their lives, falling one after another on blocks that have seen too much blood already. These weren't just random acts. This was a storm, a relentless stretch of gunfire, street beefs, ambushes.
The craziest part about it, FBI, open up! I told y'all since the beginning of the year, I said it's gonna be a hot summer in Chicago, gang.
Backdoor setups and tragic accidents that made the summer feel like the city was under siege.
You know the one thing, the one thing that makes me most nervous about Chicago, bro, is the fact that it's like the reputation, bro. Like, yeah, we know what's up with Tommy and y'all be on, bro. Like, we know, like, you feel me? Like how the motion is motioning that side. And I feel like the one red flag is the fact that a reputation has been built off of that. You know what I'm saying? You speak of the Chicago rap scene. You don't even have to say Chicago drill rap scene, right? It's the Chicago rap scene. Even when you think about like artists that, like, you know what I'm saying, legends that came out of there. Yay, you know what I'm saying? People like your Kanye's, your shit. Is Ye the Chance the Rapper? Right? I don't know how motherfuckers feel about Chance though, but is he also from the Shy? I don't know. But like, I'm talking about people where it's like before the whole drill rap thing as a whole entire concept in and of itself, before it was a thing, like obviously there was like rappers coming out from all across the world, right? So but then Chicago rapper, so now it's like now we're at a point where a Chicago rapper, it's like when you say Chicago rappers, it's like the category drill rappers is in the back of your mind at the same time. So it's like it's a whole reputational thing where it's like you like this. The city is drill. It is the energy of drill. And look, man, this is not no disrespect to anything. It's just an observation, a POV, writings, you know, just expression of views. It may be true, maybe untrue. I don't give a fuck at that point. I don't give a fuck about truth or untruth. You feel what I'm saying? But I just give a fuck about us kicking it. That's it. That's all. So if you hating, you already know you don't exist here. Literally, even if you are here, you don't exist. But this is just me, you feel what I'm saying? Trying to make sense of the world that we live in. That's it.
Before we get started on this video, and plus make sure you like it. In 2025, the far south side became the scene of the city's first major gang loss of the summer. Daniel Parker, known in the streets as Danny from Duffel Gang, AMG 130, was found bleeding out on the sidewalk of the 13,300 block of South Langley Avenue in Oldsgate Gardens. The call came in at 10:25 p.m. Paramedics rushed him to University of Chicago Medical Center, but he didn't make it. Parker, just 29 years old, lived on the 6700 block of South Evans Avenue, but his life ended far from home. Under the cold orange glow of the streetlights in Alt Jail, no one was ever arrested. Just one more murder file added to the stack for Area 2 detectives.
Who's this?
That's another thing too. Like these murder, like let me see. Let me look it up real quick while I'm talking shit. The percentages, no, actually it's 25 to 30%. So you got a 70% chance of getting away with murder in Chicago. That is fucking insane.
The violence.
What?
While I'm talking shit. The percentages, no, actually it's 25 to 30%. So you got a 70% chance of getting away with murder in Chicago. That is fucking insane.
The violence had moved northwest. On June 10, 1400 block of North Artesian Avenue in the West Town neighborhood, Dayon Fiazel, a shorty from back in 1400 known as Dayon, tried to hit a lick not knowing this would be his last move. Just after 10:45 p.m., Dayon pulled up on a man getting things out of his car and tried to rob him, but this would-be victim had a concealed carry license. He pulled out his own gun and shot Dayon dead right there on North Artesian. Dayon was just 18. His body was rushed to Stroger Hospital where he died from his wounds. In the neighborhood there were rumors he was trying to make a name for himself, but some said he hadn't earned his stripes.
That's what all you dumb motherfuckers do. Y'all go in the hood try to make y'all name for yourself for a bunch of other
So would we say like drill culture is like actually hitman culture? So it's hitman culture. You know? These neighbors is a bunch of hitmen, bro. So it's hitman initiation ritual type shit that be going on.
Ooh, boy. These people dying over the stupidest shit.
The case would make headlines, but the streets would move on just as quickly. June 16 saw the violence spill over the state line. Rashad Davis, Wookie from OB, lost his life not in Chicago, but across the border in Hammond, Indiana. That night, Munster police tried to pull over a car near the Klein Avenue exit of I-80/94.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money. They most people.
The only occupant died at the scene. The driver fled, leading police on a high-speed chase. The pursuit ended in flames as the car crashed off the highway and caught fire. Wookie, the only occupant, died at the scene. In 2012, both Wookie and his homie Bookie had survived separate shootings, both nearly dying. This time, there was no second chance.
Yeah, I feel like, yo, it's cool to admire, like, you know what I'm saying, like drill rappers. God, I just felt cringe saying that. None of these motherfuckers should be admired. I don't give a fuck, bro. These niggas, they take lives as a hobby, as a form of a terrible habit, nigga. And you know a habit always gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It's an itch that needs to be scratched. So it's like they're at a position where, bro, they cannot like go a certain time without like deleting people, bro. Right? So there's nothing to be admired there. So, but then again, we see the admiration that is given to things like drill rappers, dog. And this, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It's like how is that? How do you look up to that, bro? Feel me? Like, how do you look up to that? It's crazy. Like, how do you want to become that, like, a rapper that, you know what I'm saying? That's like literally signing up to be a hitman. I ain't gonna lie.
Arion Thrower, known as Jigger from Nickel Gang in 600, died in a motorcycle accident. The exact intersection never made the news, but everyone in the set knew he was gone too soon. On that same day, violence came to the 2000 block of East 93rd Street in Calumet Heights. Johnny Jackson Jr., known as Lil Johnny from Ghoulie Gang, was behind the wheel of a Chevrolet when gunfire erupted. A bullet hit him in the back. Losing control, Lil Johnny's car crashed into another vehicle, then plowed into a house. Officers arrived to find him slumped, the engine still humming, and by the time he was pulled out, it was too late. He was only 18. June 19th, the city lost another at the 600 block of West 63rd Street in Inglewood.
I want y'all to keep up with the dates. He on June 19th right now.
Robinson, Gleesh from TTE, was leaving a store when a gunman opened fire. The sound echoed off the brick facades as Denzel collapsed. He was 32. The killing was as swift as the investigation that followed. His alleged killer, Jabari Johnson, was arrested the same day Denzel died, though not before another family was left in ruins. Early morning, June 21st, the near west side. It was about 2:30 a.m. when shots erupted in the 2300 block of West.
This is all from one rapper?
Taylor.